Okay, I think we start here in the inventory organization creation. So I'll just take the inventory organization that we created, and we will give the parameters there. Yeah, our finance part actually starts from here. So in the sense, it will start from our purchase price variance or invoice price variance. Even though it is part of, as a process, it is part of supply chain. So this account code or the accounting entry will be seen as a part of financials. So, so the purchase price variance and the invoice price variance are used when basically we have price change. So let's say I have a standard cost. So here the item price is, let's say, 100. So I'm changing it to 120. So there will be a variance of plus 20. So this will be stored in a specific account called purchase price variance. So similarly, we have this one, invoice price variance. So wherein my purchase price is different from my invoice price. So wherein I can change the price of the particular item. So this particular variance will be stored under invoice price variance. So similarly, so this is where the accounts will be picked up. And when we create and reset, we will have the inventory AP accrual hidden in our debit side. So this is the place where this inventory AP accrual account will be picked up. That is inventory parameter. So the sales account and cost of goods accounts will come in when we book the order. So this will come as a part of O2C cycle basically. So the above part, that inventory AP accrual, is part of our P2P cycle. So this is part of our O2C cycle. So here basically we have another two parts, that is COGS and deferred COGS. So COGS account will reflect when we do the shipping and the other process in order management. But deferred cost and these things will come in when we do what we call the arrear in invoice, or let's say advance in invoice. So for those cases, we will have the deferred COGS. So we will see this process when we are seeing receivable. So for now, it is used when we have the billing cycle to be in arrear or in advance. So that is when we will have the deferred COGS cost. So basically, the accounts are picked from here. That is inventory parameter.
Okay.
Yeah. So one inventory is done. Okay. So anyway, process is same. So I'll just create it for another inventory separately. So for now, we will use this particular inventory for our configuration part.
No.
Okay, so I'll create a new responsibility and I'll attach it to the user, and probably I'll create, I'll give the profile options. Yeah, so we gave three profile options, that is user type, ledger name, and the operating unit. So we will also create the security profile for this particular responsibility, and we will assign it. So probably after that we can start our this thing. Okay, so this is where basically we will give all our security in terms of multi-org access control. So we can see here, so there are certain components that is related to HRMS, that is view, employee, and all those. So these are like specific controls for our human resource records. Okay. And then we have the security type. So security type is that we have three options. So one is that we can secure our organization by the hierarchy. So let's say I have a hierarchical organization, so wherein I will have a structure. I will have zonal office. Under zonal office, I will have the branch office. Under that, I will have the area office. So in this case, I can design my hierarchical structure. So if at all I have this sequence to be followed, I can say secure organization by organization hierarchy, provided we have already set up the organization by hierarchy. Okay. And the second option is that secure organization by single operating unit, which means this particular security profile that we are creating is for single operating unit. So for that case, we can choose the second option. Okay. And the third option is that we have by inventory organization and by operating unit. So this way we can secure or control our organization by both the inventory org and the operating unit. Okay. Okay, so let me create this particular security only for HWOU. So probably when we configure the second operating unit, we will set up another security profile for this. Yeah, so apart from this, the other options are specific to human resource and this thing like the position, payroll, other components. So I'm not getting into it. Uh, any doubt in this?
I mean, in terms of sequence, uh, so basically you are creating the security profile. Uh, we can use this MO operating unit also.
Yeah, yes, correct.
Is there any specific reason that you are creating a security profile?
Yeah, so the reason why I'm giving this particular option is that I don't want other organizations to. So let's say I have operating unit one and two. So I don't want operating unit two to give, I mean, to see the records of operating unit two. So for that reason, I'm giving operating unit HWOU alone. So if I, let's say I have operating unit, 10 operating unit. So out of this, I wanted access to only two operating unit. Let's say this is an head office. So head office will have access to all the operating unit. So in this case, what we will do is that we will give access to all the operating unit. So we have this option called no security, or let's say I wanted to add here itself. So I can add it here. So we have here also option view all operating unit. I mean view all organization, which means there is no security. So if there is no security, we will see all the operating units in one place. So if at all this is an branch office or the area office, so I will need certain controls here. So that is the reason I'm selecting this particular operating unit. So probably when we configure the other operating unit, we will create it separately for that also. So that depends on the requirement, like how do we want to see in terms of security.
No.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'll attach this profile option. Okay, so basically we have given these profile option, that is HR user type, and then we gave ledger name, and then we gave the operating unit name, and then we created the security profile, and we gave for both the profile option, that is HR security profile and multi-org security profile. So we are done with this one. So the final thing that we'll be doing is that we will run this security maintenance program, and probably we will start with our AP configuration.
Actually, yesterday I had a word with Suresh, right? His name is Suresh. Yeah. So I mean, I requested for PO also, complete
Okay,
PO.
okay.
So basically, want to see all the PO related transactions and transactions.
Yeah, we can do it. No
From
issues.
there, we'll start with the, I mean, like if you can cover PO and then AP.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
In PO certificate, I mean, all types of POs and receipts, returns, those things.
Okay. Okay. So we are done with this. So probably we'll start with our purchasing configurations. Okay, I'll create one responsibility for purchasing also. Okay, so I'll start with purchasing options. Yeah, so I'll change the operating unit. Okay, I did not assign the profile option. Okay, Give me a minute. Let me log out and log in.
Oh, you are also fine with the morning 6 to 7:30,
Sorry.
6 to 7. You
Ah,
were also fine with the 6 a.m. also in the morning.
uh, so it's a bit early for me because night I'll have some work and this. So that's what. 7:30 would be a bit comfortable because I can.
No, no.
I think it's happened only for purchasing options. Uh, okay, there is an issue in purchasing form actually. I think they will have to clear the cache for this form. Uh, so it will be done by DVA. So what I'll do is that so before purchasing options, so I'll start the financial options. I mean, that is the same configuration.
No.
So after purchasing option, usually we will do the financial options this thing. So what we'll do is that we will complete the financial options and we will close for today. So probably I'll get it cleared, this purchasing option issue, and then we will see it from tomorrow.
Yeah. Arun, we haven't run that program, the replicate secret.
Sorry?
No, we haven't run the replicate secret.
Yeah, replicate we haven't done. With this one, I'm not sure actually. The operating unit, which one I have done this one. So that's what I'm just trying to check. Because I have same name, that is HWOU for both the things.
Or else can we verify from the ledger operating setup manager what is the OU
Yeah, that's what I checked there. So it has given as HW space OU. So I don't know whether I checked space OU or without space. So there are two things. So that's what, let me check once. Yeah, I picked without space. So that's the issue. Let me try to add and check if it is coming. I'm not sure when we created NS is what I'm thinking. Okay, I think there are few confusions. So the thing is that we created four, I mean, operating unit, but whereas we created this inventory arc only for this third operating unit. So we will have to create this inventory arc separately for this NS and this thing. Mm, okay, let me do one thing. So I will create this inventory arc for all this four operating unit, and probably tomorrow we will start from this one purchasing option. So I'll try to clear that purchasing option issue also. So we'll start from tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll create the preliminary things before that.
Oh, oh.
So we'll meet tomorrow same time, 7:30.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Oh,
Bye.
nice.